All right, so distinguished ladies and gentlemen, friends and partners of the Uptown Dollar community, this is your friend, your man, and your guy, Austin Billions. I trust we're doing good, we're doing great from our respective abroad, from our different zones. Um, it's another beautiful day, and as every day come by, we we try to have a reflection of how well we're doing, try to reevaluate everything we're doing, and to see how we can keep moving forward, because moving upward and forward is just the best thing to do in life. We do not like retrogression, and we do not want to retrogress at any point in time. We'll continue to move forward no matter the economy in any part of the world we find ourselves. We'll keep trying. Success is not negotiable. We must succeed. Even if you are a shoemaker, you are a laundryman, you are whatever kind of business, whether online or offline, let's continue to be hopeful, and let's continue to fight for our desires and our dreams to be realized. So I just want to speak to us briefly, especially those of us in the Uptown Dollar community. Our Uptown Dollar business is going very smoothly. Uptown Dollar platform offers the most system-friendly architecture, where you can come in with little or no money in your pocket. You fight your way to the top. We parade businesses such like trading with artificial intelligence. We offer platforms like advertisement, where you can advertise your products and services and attract customers from all over the world. We also parade platforms like a meeting forum, where people from diverse backgrounds, all walks of life, can come meet and get to relate. So it is also very important that we get to know that anyway, it's no longer news. There is this system, this sister system. I call it sister system because anything that will bring about prosperity and growth, Austin Billion supports such a foundation. So I just want to give us a brief personal perception about this platform. It's called a smart contract, and then it's becoming the wave on the internet. Everybody's talking about it. I have just registered with the Bitnest, and that is after a very deep thinking and a deep check about the status of the business, the system, how it can actually help you and I, how it can actually help you and I to move up in life. But then I do not want to discard in totality that there is no risk attached to business. There is a lot. There are some element of risk in business, but I consider the risk in business a very fair risk, a very demanding risk, a very compelling risk. This is how much I can describe the risk in business, which means it's a risk that I feel you should be self-convinced, be compelled to take, because beside the risk comes a great reward. All right, I am connecting or liking the risk in business to the risk of childbearing. When parents, women, the women folk from all over the world consider the pain in nursing, the pain in prenatal stage, you understand, pregnancy stage, all the stress it takes to nurse a baby in the belly for 9 months, and even at the early stage of the childbirth, after some time when the child is doing well and walking around, the parent become very happy that they've suffered all the burdens. Now it's not time for them to begin to enjoy the reward for childbearing. So that's the kind of risk I see. It's a very good risk. It's a good risk to raise children. So it's also a good risk to try to make money. So the Bitnest system that I have checked, to me, I feel very comfortable taking the risk involved in Bitnest, because one of the astonishing promises of Bitnest is that you can actually become a several thousandaire in dollars just with an investment of just $100. And I checked it out and I confirm it that it is true. For the fact that a lot of people are scared to join the Bitnest system, it is very understandable, because many of us have gone into several platforms, smart contracts like this, that never lasted long. And today we are very quick to recall the experiences of our past um, um, participation in many of the smart contracts we have done we've done previously. But then here is where the mistake comes, because I have had several discussions with a couple of people who are in Bitnest. So one of the wrong comparison people make with Bitnest is that contract balance will be drained. To be very honest, the only risk I can see today that is tangible in the Bitnest is the risk of whales coming in to drain the balances that is there. Yeah, but then in the other hand, even the whales too are also scared. So the whales are coming in as a player the same way you are also coming in as a player. So, but the fact remains that with the structure of the system and the circumstances surrounding the contract balance of the business, it is very possible that in the next 3 to 4, 5 years, Bitnest might still be up and running. And if anything takes business to the next 3 to 4, 5 years, there will be a lot of people that would have been millionaires in dollars. But at least for those of you who are today aware of Bitnest, it is possible to put yourself within several thousands of dollars as a thousandaire in dollars. So I'm looking at the arithmetic. Earning $300,000 in Bitnest is possible. Now come and look at the structure in Bitnest. First and foremost, when you see the contract balance of Bitnest, you find out that with the verified nature of the contract, with the renounced nature of contract, with ownership renounced nature of the contract, it simply means that the contract balance cannot be wiped out overnight arbitrarily by the tech, the developer, the engineer, or the so-called CEO. That doesn't even exist. So if you invest $100 or you start up even with $1, you build this account gradually, and you are able to now have $100 in your back office. At least you can keep working on the ratio of 21 to 79 risk and reward strategy. From me, my design of 21 risk ratio to 79 reward ratio is not unconnected with the fact that if you're taking a 28 days contract duration with the Bitnest, the first 21 days of into that contract, if the contract balance still stay healthy, it means you have won for that month, because you will only be left with a small number of days to complete that contract, which is just 7 days. So at 21 days, you see that the contract balance is still over 2, 3, 4, 5 million US dollars. Then if the business just stays 7 days later, all your capital plus your profit returns back into your account. At this point, if you are reinvesting your capital, it will be capital minus 24% profit you earn, which means you are no longer continuing your risk with $100 again. You would have at this time been re-engaging 70 something dollars, which means gradually between 3 to 4 months your capital is out. When your capital is out, now I think that is the time you can now be very relaxed with the business to run up to 3 to 4 years in compounding techniques. And in compounding techniques, with the $100 presumably to be profit from the system, you are now on your way up to $300,000 in this business as gain. You will now be as rich as over $300,000 in this community. Now, $300,000 in Nigeria, when converted to Nigerian money by 1,500 naira, we don't know what the exchange rate will be in 2 or 3 years' time. But as at now, $300,000 by Nigerian naira, that is over 450 million US dollars. And you think this risk is not worth it? To me, the risk is worth it. So if you want to join the Bitnest movement, just connect with the person who sent you this video and ask the person to put you through, or go down below at the description section of this video, click on the link there to join the Uptown dollar slash Bitnest community, and also pick up the link there and get registered if you have a wallet account. But if you do not have and you are totally a novice in the crypto space, you can get in touch. We'll put you through and get you started, and certainly you will live to appreciate the fact that you join the Uptown dollar community and enjoy all the projects that we put together in the Uptown community. Thank you for watching. I do not intend to keep this video long. I'll see you in my next update. Bye bye for now. I remain your guy, Austin Billions.